And I'm muted. And I'm muted. Thank you, Norman. And I'm muted. Back to the retry, redo. Welcome to the Kindle MMA live stream for UFC 302. I'm going to go through the entire card and break down every single fight on it and pick who I think is going to win that fight. I completely butchered that. Didn't realize I was muted. Is what it is. I changed the thumbnail real quick. I changed the thumbnail type shit. uh, Can't believe I was muted that entire time. That sucks. Let me pull up something real quick. And by the way, guys, I do have a topology group, so I will whatever. You guys can join that. Please join the topology group. Link in the description down below. Cool. God, this card does kind of suck. You're right, Norman. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It's okay. It's okay. Let me make sure this is correct. Can you see everything correctly? Cool. Cool. Then we're good then. Let me fix my chat real quick. That's fine. That works. That works. All right. So here's the entire card. I'm going to go through every single one of it and break it down. I need to make this more professional in the future. I think I'm going to adjust some things in the future to make this look or seem a bit more professional. And this is me just starting a live stream and just talking. Women's fight, my day is ruined. What women's fight's on the card? There's only one though, and it's Jocelyn Edwards versus Aylin Perez, which is not the worst fight to watch from a women's fight. Honestly, there's some entertainment value stocked in there. I won't even lie. But it has been 2 weeks, guys. So how you been, Norman? How you been, man? It's been a while. I haven't gone live for a little bit. Emmett Guru does good ones, but it's just his face. I know. That's why I want to make it a bit more professional. I wanna stand out from the Guru guy and Lucas Tracy. I want to do things a little bit different than what they do. I know Lucas Tracy puts a little bit more effort when it comes to his full card predictions. I haven't watched him in forever. I ain't gonna lie. I'm subbed to him, but I don't watch his videos too often. Dude, last time my leg was all fucked up, but yeah, like you had what? You were getting surgery, weren't you, Norman? Weren't you getting surgery or something? I forget what it was. But let me go ahead and change my picks. Edit picks. Cool. Cool. Can you guys see that well? Yeah, you can see it well. Okay, you can. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Cool. We should be good then. I want to like have my own thing up to make this look more professional, man. I don't know. My surgery was in December for the ACL, and I got scanned by my first physiologist. Don't pick Lima. Well, starting off with Andre Lima versus Mitch Raposo, I'm taking Andre Lima. Who did Raposo lose to? It was Jake Hadley. And Jake Hadley has been looking not too bueno recently. Not too bueno. I had a whole breakdown for this fight, but I forget. Oh, Andre Lima was a guy who got bitten. He's unproven so far. He is 8-0. He is younger than Mitch Raposo. Raposo did lose to Jake Hadley and had like... This is his UFC debut now, too. Actually, LFA is pretty good. Yeah. I mean, only one fight in LFA. That's kind of an issue. But Andre Lima's pretty good. Like, he was winning the fight versus Igor Severino until he got bitten by him. Also a finisher, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. KO. Against not too bad opponents either. Beat a guy on the Contender Series who was pretty good. Has a pretty good record. Not too bad. Dude, you know Ryzen has fucking pride rules? Isn't all I know about Ryzen, I don't watch much Ryzen, but all I know about Ryzen is that they have 10-minute rounds, don't they? They have some long ass rounds. That's where he wasn't didn't Didn't Yuri fight in Ryzen? I'm pretty sure Yuri was a Ryzen guy. I don't watch my MMA, but yeah, 10 minutes. Wow. I'm pretty sure it's one of the rules. I'm pretty sure Ryzen does 10-minute rounds. Ryzen Fighting Federation matches are 3 rounds long with each round lasting. Oh, never mind. I lied. What the fuck? Then what? Never mind. I'm wrong. I swear to God, like, it was like. I must be wrong. I thought there was some promotion that did 10-minute rounds. Yeah. Don't pick Lima. He's been off more than he can chew. I don't think Raposo's that good, man. I don't think he's that good. Last time he fought was 4 months ago. Lost to Jake Hadley. I feel like Lima's gonna win this. No lie, man. No lie. By decision. It's flyweight, isn't it? It's flyweight. I think you're thinking about how Pride has 10-minute first round and 5 minutes for every round after. Maybe that's the case then. Maybe that's the case. Dean Jit. What's up, Dean Jit, bro? It's been how long, man? It's been 2 weeks, bro. How you been? My favorite Hawaiian. This stream is sponsored by Dean Jit. This stream is sponsored by the man Dean Jit himself. Shout out to Dean Jit in chat. Love you, my man. My favorite Hawaiian. How you been? Can Islam go out cold tomorrow or no chance? I don't see it happening, but it is possible. We'll get to him in a second. But he has staph infection. It's pretty obvious. He says he's fine, but I mean, any fighter in the world would say they're fine. So I mean, like, I don't take too much stock into that, but we'll see. Dude, I had the craziest thought this morning. What is that, Norman? But moving on, real quick, while I wait for Norman to reply to me. I'm saying Andre Lima. I think he's better than Mitch Raposo. Raposo lost to Jake Hadley. Jake Hadley has not looked good in his last recent performances. So here's what it is. Andre Lima, moving on. Jocelyn Edwards versus Ellen Perez. The Battle of the Bunda is the right term. Yeah. If Dustin wins, we could get Holloway versus Poirier 3. Possibly. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, honestly, if Poirier wins, but they might give Islam an immediate rematch. That'd probably be the case. He beat Volk twice, beat Oliveira. He has 2 defenses. I mean, they might give him a rematch. I don't know. It's Islam. Winner gets a new vacuum. Oh, that's not very nice. But here we go. We got Jocelyn Edwards versus Ellen Perez. I'm probably going to take Ellen Perez in this one. Jocelyn Edwards is not actually a terrible women's fighter, but she seems to like not put too much effort into her strikes. Like, she has a good front kick, but that's really about it for me. Not much power behind her. I mean, again, not beating the best competition. I mean, Pudilova, Jiyeon Kim, who was cut from the UFC, split decision. That was almost 2 years ago, though, but still not that credible. Ellen Perez can grapple, which is what I like. She beat Pudilova better than what Ellen Perez beat Pudilova better than what Jocelyn Edwards did. That's pretty much kind of the facts of the situation. I can see Ellen Perez going out there and just grappling up Jocelyn Edwards. I'm pretty sure she has some pretty iffy takedown defense. So I didn't do too much research on this fight. I ain't gonna lie. This is just one of those fights. Safe bet to pick the Argentinian at the... What would you call a person from Panama? Panaman? I don't know what you even call them from Panama. But I'm gonna take Ellen Perez. I think she has a grappling advantage. I think she's more entertaining. Banana Man, that's awful. She did. When you do MMA math, like, Ellen Perez should be Jocelyn Edwards, which I know MMA math is not the most yay thing to do, because obviously styles make matchups and that's better to go off of. But I think Ellen Perez has the MMA math advantage and the style advantage to beat Jocelyn Edwards. That's pretty much it. I mean, losing to, I don't know. But Ellen Perez wins. Moving on. Mickey Gall versus Basil Hafez. Basil Hafez, he's on gear. Let's be real here. Basil Hafez is on gear. Um, One point that I did hear the MMA guru, bring up in this about this fight was the fact that they couldn't really test Basil Hafez for his JDM fight. You know what I mean? Like, he just got signed into the UFC, and you can't really test a guy that much or at all when he fought JDM. So it's like, is Basil Hafez on roids? The regional scene, dudes are geared up. We know this. It's just how it is. If I'm Dustin, I'm coming out strong, trying to get a KO, because if he doesn't, he will lose. But we will get to him soon, like you said. Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. But yeah, I agree with that. High school junior versus convicted felon. And plus, listen, Basil Hafez still is pretty good, right? Like, even though he might be on gear, we'll see how he shows up to the fight. Like, he might look a bit more flabby, but he was jacked for the JDM fight, and he took JDM to a really hard decision. Like, he was grappling up JDM. Partially, that was on JDM because he was pulling so many guillotines, which is pretty idiotic and low IQ from JDM. But other than that, Basil Hafez looked explosive, showed a good chin, has good grappling, good takedowns for the most part. Again, he's in shape, on gear. JDM's top 5 ranked welterweight right now. So Basil Hafez gave him a tough challenge. Mickey Gall, should Mickey Gall even be in the UFC? Let's be honest here. Should Mickey Gall actually be fighting for the UFC? Lost to Mike Mallet, which is Mike Mallet. I mean, Mallet, again, not the crazy, but my Mallet was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, like, he isn't bad. Lost to Alex Morono. Lost to Mike Perry, which is kind of weird. How we don't have Mike Perry in the UFC, but we have Mickey Gall in the UFC. So, I'm taking Basil Hafez. Mickey Gall is just not really too impressive. Again, 7-5, has a pretty stinky record. Should he even be in the UFC? No. Basil Hafez took JDM to a tough decision. I think Hafez deserves to be in the UFC, even with an 8-4 record. So, taking Basil Hafez, probably by KO. Actually, I'm thinking submission for Basil Hafez. I think he will take down Mickey Gall. No, probably by KO, round 1. Because Mickey Gall does have good jiu-jitsu, right? I'm nuts. What's wrong with this pick? Dustin could also lose by KO, let's be real. Yeah, I agree. But what's wrong with this pick? KO, yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was like, because Basil Hafez, I think he's like about that JDM fight. He's like I wouldn't say like it's a bad comparison, but Colby Covington, like, it's like a guys who can wrestle but don't have good jiu-jitsu. I feel like that's how Basil Hafez is. Or ground and pound TKO. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like maybe like ground and pound TKO to like a submission. I was thinking like he'll probably like get like full mount and then like get a rear naked choke maybe after hurting Mickey Gall. But I'm thinking maybe he might go for ground and pound instead. That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking this finish is going to happen on the ground. So we'll see. I think Basil Hafez will hurt Mickey Gall on the feet and then get him down to the ground, get full mount, get the back mount, whatever, which one, I don't care, and then ground and pound him out first round TKO. Crackheads don't get subs. We'll see. Or ground and pound TKO. Yeah, ground and pound TKO was smart. That's what I'm thinking. Ground and pound TKO. But yeah, Mickey Gall, again, back to what I was saying before. Mickey Gall should even be in the UFC. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. Lost to Mike Mallet. Lost to Alex Morono, which are strikers. And I don't know. Didn't he hurt Mickey Gall at one point with a punch? I don't remember exactly. But this was like 2 years ago, so I don't fucking know. Lost to Mike Perry. Not fighting that often either. It's been 2 years since last seen Mickey Gall, which is kind of crazy. Might be a bit rusty as well. But Basil Hafez is, again, not that active as well, but more active than what Mickey Gall is. Moving on to Philip Rowe versus Jake Matthews. I don't know why. He's a favorite, actually, but I've been leaning towards picking Jake Matthews. But thinking about it, I don't know, because Jake Matthews has beaten Andre Fialho and Darius Flowers. And let's be real here. Fialho At the time, that was a good win. But now looking back at it, it's just not that good of a win. It isn't. Cut from the UFC. Darius Flowers. He looked pretty shit. I ain't gonna lie. How you doing, Kendall? It's Splash. What's up, Splash? How you doing, my man? Don't know if you remember me. I remember you. I remember you, Splash. You're one of my original viewers. I remember you. You just changed your name. But I'm doing good. How you doing, my man? Phil Rowe, probably. That's what I'm thinking as well, but I don't know. I picked the white guy. Yeah. But here's the thing. Back to what I was saying. Like, Jake Matthews didn't... He didn't... Like, he beat Andre Fialho and Darius Flowers, but that isn't like a... Those aren't good wins anymore. At the time, Fialho was a good win, but not anymore. Michael Morales, again, a good prospect, which isn't a bad loss for Jake Matthews. But one thing I did notice about the Michael Morales fight for Jake Matthews, he didn't do well with the range. And Philip Rowe is a tall, lengthy with an 8.5 inch reach advantage over Jake Matthews. I don't know how he's going to fare in this. I want to pick Jake Matthews. I like Jake Matthews. I like the Norse tattoos, but this might be a really bad matchup for him. No lie. I got Philip Rowe low key. I don't know about Matthews. Yeah, I like the age. Age is a good thing though, and I guess losing to Neil Magny isn't the worst thing in the world anymore. I guess like Neil Magny beats all the prospects, but that fight was boring as shit. That fight was a terrible fight. I ain't gonna lie. Rowe's gonna get sent back to Bel Air. You think he's what, Will Smith? I want to pick Jake Matthews so bad, but I just don't think he might win this. You know what? Like, tell me how do I justify a Jake Matthews pick? Like, how do I justify this pick? Because I want to pick him so bad, but I can't justify it. Again, lost to Michael Morales, who is a tall, rangy guy and a big guy for welterweight. And Philip Rowe is the same thing. Like, I guess, let's say Philip Rowe isn't a good striker like how Michael Morales is. So Jake Matthews can probably go with the grappling, but then Philip Rowe's been doing grappling recently, hasn't he? But he's lost all his grappling tournaments. So it's like, I don't know. How's your pick record recently? I remember your picks being pretty accurate. I'm like at 60%, something around that. 60% like flat. Nothing too crazy, just above average, I would say. It's been pretty bad this year, I ain't gonna lie. He might be able to get on the inside and clip Rowe, to be fair. That is possible, but I don't know if it's going to be... It might be hard. Like, how chinny is Philip Rowe? Not that chinny that we've seen. I mean, Jason Witt, Orion Koshke, Nico Price aren't good wins from Philip Rowe. I'm going to say Philip Rowe is secretly shit, and Jake Matthews at least has shown good striking. Decision. I don't know. I don't like Rowe strolling around with the drip. How do you think the staph is going to affect Islam? Not well. Because honestly, so I was doing some research on staph infection. It's not the staph infection that affects you. It's the antibiotics that you're on. So when you get staph infection, the bacteria itself isn't actually a problem. Excuse me. The actual staph infection isn't the issue. It's the antibiotics that fuck you up. So they tell you that if you're training for a fight or for anything else, you should pull out, or you should wait until you're done with your antibiotic treatment before you do any athletic activity, because it's just going to fuck you up that bad. So I think we're going to see a slower Islam. I'll tell you that right now. I'm taking Matthews, man. I can't really justify it too much. I think he's good striking. Again, I think he's powerful as well. Good grappling. Philip Rowe has been grappling a lot recently, but he's been losing all of his grappling tournaments. I like Jake Matthews. Could be a bad matchup for him, though, honestly. But I think he's good enough to persevere through the range of Philip Rowe and find ways to tag him on the feet. That's my take. Bet my house on Poirier. Hopefully you have a house after this, man. I heard about this too, and dumb question, but why don't fighters just fight with the staph and not take antibiotics? You can't. I don't know if you can even do that, because it's so contagious. I might be against the rules. Would they just not get cleared to fight if they were to do that? I think the staph is so highly contagious, I don't think you could even do that. Yeah. Staph is very contagious. Yeah. I think if you have staph infection, Like, you have to be on antibiotics or else you can't fight. I think their body should be recovering from the staph. Yeah, no, like having staph isn't that bad. Well, it's pretty bad. Like, it can be pretty bad. But like when it comes to having staph and your performance athletically, it doesn't affect it too much. It's the antibiotics that affect you. What's up, Eben? Oi, oi. Hola, Eben. What's up, my man? But I'm taking Jake Matthews by decision. I don't know. It might be a bad pick. You might want to take Philip Rowe. He might be the better pick here. I wouldn't mind it. Yeah. Moving on. Grant Dawson versus Joe Selecki. I don't know, bro. Take a great shower with antibacterial soap and you won't get staph. Dirty Fighters, LMAO. Yep. Joe Selecki. I don't like either of these guys that much. And Grant Dawson honestly really impressed me with his win over what's his face, Demir Magulov. That was a good, impressive performance. I think to beat Grant Dawson, you need to have power, like how Bobby Green finished him. You need to have good striking and good power. And I don't think Joe Selecki has either of those. Let's be real here. If Islam will be a lot slower, Dustin may come out and push the pace, swinging for the fences. That could be the deal. I picked Joe. I don't know. I don't think I believe in Joe Selecki to beat Grant Dawson. Grant Dawson is good, but I think he's a bit chinny. I don't think Joe Selecki has the power in his hands to even do that type shit. Grant Dawson masterclass incoming, believe it? I don't know. Dawson got chinned in one punch by Bobby Green. Can't pick him until I see what he does here. No, Dean Jett. I don't think he has a chin. I think his chin is pretty. I think Grant Dawson's chin is pretty iffy at best. Iffy at best. Grant Dawson is chinny, to be fair, but Joe has zero power. That's what I'm thinking. Grant Dawson wasn't chinned. He was intimidated, bro. By Bobby Green, by the hood style. Maybe. That could be true. But I also think he is a bit chinny. Dawson is still good, IMO. Like, he's still talented, man. Like, when we watched Grant Dawson beat Demir Magulov, that was like a really impressive performance. But it's the fact that he's chinny that I think is going to hold him back when he goes further in the rankings. But Joe Selecki, is Joe Selecki the guy that can chin Grant Dawson? I don't believe so. This might be a striking matchup, honestly, because these guys both are grapplers. So with that being said, I'm going to take Grant Dawson by decision. I think you need to have power and, yeah, good striking, good power to beat Grant Dawson. Selecki has neither of that, in my opinion. He's good, he's tough, but I don't think he beats Grant Dawson. Well, we call Grant Dawson Glass Jawson in this chat. Yeah, good Glass Jawson. That's hilarious. Dawson going to beat his ass bad. He'll get ragdolled and out grappled. I don't know about ragdolled and out grappled. I think we'll see more of a striking fight than anything. But it is possible though. Like, I wouldn't rule out a Grant Dawson takedown. Tony Ferguson beats Dawson. That's crazy, Norman. You're just saying shit at this point. I'm telling you right now, Tony Ferguson does not beat Grant Dawson. He gets out grappled, bro. Tony Ferguson got out grappled by Bobby Green, who's not a grappler at all. No way. No way, bro. Anyone beats Tony? I know. That's the sad part right now. Any grappler beats Tony. Let's be real here. Unless they're a shit grappler, but if you think about it, Tony did it better than against Green, LMAO. True. I mean, yeah. I mean, Tony survived and didn't get chinned, but he got fucked up on the feet and embarrassed for 3 rounds and then submitted. So I don't know. Out cold too. So I mean, which is worse, getting quickly KO'd or getting embarrassed for 3 rounds and then getting finished? I don't know which is worse, honestly. But I guess Tony didn't he drop Bobby Green at one point though? I think he dropped Bobby Green. So I don't know. Tony is done. True. But I'm taking, back to the fight, I'm taking Grant Dawson by decision. Moving on to Jailton Almeida versus Alexander Romanov. Here's the tail of tape here. Romanov is fat. Jailton Almeida isn't. This will be a boring fight. Fuck this fight. Hopefully it's over quick. Hopefully we see a submission from Jailton Almeida. I'm hoping it's in round 2. Both of these guys are grapplers, but Jonathan Almeida is stronger, in shape, on gear, boring as shit. Romanov is fat, obese, no gas tank. I don't fucking know. KO'd in the first 30s and infinitely worse. Pick Romanov. I will not be picking Romanov. No, I can't pick him, bro. This guy is let me down. Beating Blagoy Ivanov is not a good win. I don't give a shit. Lost to Volkov because he couldn't take him down and he gassed out. Lost to Mach Tabora because he couldn't take him down and gassed out. That was an elevation. So during that time when Romanov fought Tabora, I was like, it's an elevation. It is what it is. Then he fights Volkov and it's the same shit. Still gasses out. I'm like, okay, never mind. This guy's just secretly dog shit and he's fat. That's pretty much it. I made it as a lock. I think so. Wait, Romanov won his last fight against Blagoy Ivanov, which is a shit win. I think by striking. It was a really weird fight, bro. No matter who gets the takedown, Romanov is going to be able to land punches. I guess so, but I don't get, like, it doesn't matter because he's going to gas out in the second round. Like, Romanov might have a good first round, but he's gassing out in the second and third, and he's getting finished or he's losing the round. Either one. Autism Max, do not pick Almeida. Almeida's good, but he's just boring, and he lost. And thank God he lost to Curtis Blades, but he controls fat people, bro. That's his whole forte. He controls people. Is it weird that I'm more excited for the Saudi card than the other cards in June? No, it's a good card. June's an amazing month, regardless. True. I mean, I probably just skipped that fight on principle. That it was two fat heavyweights. Went to a decision too. Oh my God, yeah, it was a pretty shit fight. I ain't gonna lie. I made a loss to a Down syndrome kid. Trust. What, to Curtis Blades? I mean, he has a stutter. That's about it. I don't know if he has Down syndrome. Wait, wasn't that an event, Norman? Hold on, bro. Didn't Almeida do like an event for like a Down syndrome kid or like a kid with autism and let him win? What? I made a loss to a Down syndrome kid. Trust. If you know, you know. Bro, he let him win. Did he let him win? He let him win. Was he just being nice to the Down syndrome kid? You're like, you can't base a prediction off of that. Norman, you're crazy. Norman, you're crazy. Now the kid just out grappled him. I'm pretty sure he's being nice to that kid, wasn't he? I don't remember. I like faintly remember the video like in my head. I have to rewatch it. Hold on. We'll put your theory to the test. Okay, let's look up Gelton Almeida versus. Do I look up Down syndrome kid? Is that like kind of bad? Oh, it's right here. Down syndrome. Oh my God, you guys are fucked. Oh my God. I found it. Type Portugal into your search bar. Okay, so here's the kid. Let's see what Gelton Almeida does. Because let's be real here, bro. Gelton Almeida is not going to fucking KO this kid. This is actually really nice from Gelton Almeida, though. Let's be real here. Oh, he's getting ground and pounded, bro. I want to see the takedown. I want to see the takedown. Let me see the takedown. He gets out grappled, easily submitted. Oh, it is cuts to it. It doesn't like show the actual takedown. Look at his elbows, though. He's gonna reverse them. Oh my God. Oh no, he's not. Listen to close fight. Look at the scramble. On into a triangle. Holy shit, but it's not, there's no arm in. Either he puts it in for him. He jumped in and made it, puts it in for him. The guy just despair. I made it his self-respect. It's not in just yet. Oh, there comes more ground and pound. Where's the tap? Where's the tap? He needs to get that. Oh, there you go. He taps. You guys are fucking. You guys are assholes. All right. With that being said, I'm taking Romanov. First round submission. Joe telling me I lost to a kid who's in. I can't even do that, man. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I can't even make a joke about that. Not even funny. Realistically, I'm taking Almeida. Let's be real here. Moving on. You guys are fucked for that. Roman Kopylov versus Cesar Almeida. Cesar Almeida is actually pretty decent, bro. But does he beat Kopylov? No, he's 36 years old. Kopylov's going to survive the first round and come back and get a finish in his third round. I'm calling it right now, baby. Kopylov, third round finish. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling that shit right now. Cannot be me. I would treat that kid with some equality. That's fucked. That's so fucked. Romanov would never gotten submitted by that kid. I guess so. Nah, but if he lost to Blades like that, he would actually lose to Tony Ferguson. Nah, he just ragdolled Tony Ferguson. Roman Kopylov body shot TKO. That's what I'm thinking. So Cesar Almeida is very good, very explosive, but he also is 36 years old. And one thing I am worried about Cesar Almeida is the fact that I think he might gas after the first round. And Kopylov, the way Kopylov fights, he's like a middleweight Piotr Yan. I know he's Russian, kind of a bad comparison, but Kopylov, as the fight goes on, he does progressively get better. And if Cesar Almeida cannot finish Roman Kopylov in the first round, I can see Kopylov just fucking walking him down, blasting the body kick, blasting whatever, finding ways to break down Cesar Almeida, just walk him down, and then eventually finishing him in that third round. That's what I see. Almeida can get it done in the first round, but I think Kopylov is a bit too tough. And again, I think Kopylov, to beat him, you need to be an Anthony Hernandez, a guy with crazy cardio and great grappling. Other than that, I don't see Cesar Almeida being able to, I guess, I wouldn't say luck his way, but it's possible. Like, he can go out there and just finish Kopylov in the first round, but I think Kopylov is just too tough. I think he'll be fine. I think he'll find a way to survive the first round and then get into the fight, adjust into it, land his body kick, and then go out there and beat up Cesar Almeida for the second and third round and win. That's my prediction. I picked Cesar round 1 KO. It is possible. It is possible, but I wouldn't rule it out completely, but I don't think it's going to happen. Something weird about picking Kopylov against a former top 5 Glory middleweight. I mean, yeah. But he's still new to MMA type shit. He's 36. He's a striker. It's possible, man, but I'm taking Kopylov. Draw. I picked Almeida for losing to a Down syndrome kid. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Almeida is slow, to be honest. True. Zesty Yaz. What do you mean? He's 5-0. Yeah, but he fought in. He fought in Glory or whatever, but again, not MMA experienced. Excuse me, Dylan Budka, not the craziest one either. He's all right. 5-0 and 36. I'm taking Kopylov again. I gave you my point. I think Kopylov will survive a first round and go out there, and then he'll beat up a tired Cesar Almeida. Moving on. What the fuck is this fight? Randy Brown versus Alexis Zaleski dos Santos, the BSD killer himself. I don't like this matchup for, I hate saying his name, Alexis Zaleski dos Santos. Alexis Zaleski. I'm going to take Randy Brown in this one. I don't like Zaleski in his style. I think he's good, but I think he's good against guys who are kind of smaller, like a BSD, who want to grapple with them, guys who shoot takedowns. That's the go-to Zaleski style that he usually beats. I don't think Randy Brown's going to have that style. And I think to beat Randy Brown, you have to chin him or just be better than him, type shit. Bro, I think once a week you should go live and we just talk random MMA topics for a few hours. I will start doing it in the future, Dean Jet. I will start doing that in the future. I need to get back to that. But I will start going live probably a couple times a week. Once we hit 2K subs, you'll see more effort come out of me. Trust. Dos Santos wins, in my opinion. I don't think so. I don't think so. Almeida's first MMA fight was 8 years ago. It depends on his training between then and now. Good underdog pick. He slept with Sean Strickland back in the day. Didn't he? Did he actually do that? Arguably beat Renat. I mean, low key, Randy Brown should have lost against Chaos Williams, but it is what it is. Is he an underdog? No, he's a favorite. He's a favorite. Wait, why is Kopylov an underdog? I did not realize that. Damn, but they're near evens. It's okay. He spin wheel kick Strickland. That was Dos Santos, right? That was Dos Santos, not Randy Brown. I'm thinking Randy Brown for some reason. That's Dos Santos, right? Was that him? He did beat Strickland, though. That was a welterweight Strickland who was smaller. So, probably a bit more chinny than what he is now. Before you said motherfucker, I know, I saw that. That's funny. Arguably beat Renat. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, Dos Santos does good against guys who want to grapple with him, like a BSD, like a Renat Fakhretdinov. Who else did he beat? Abubakar Nurmagomedov, who grapples. Like he beats guys who want to grapple with him. Randy Brown, who is taller, who is more rangier, will not try to grapple with Dos Santos. I don't think he wins. Also, he's 37. At what point do we see Zaleski like just drop off the face of the earth? Like any fight now, it could happen. Because Caesar beat Alex Pereira. Yes, sir. Does Dos Santos... Yeah, okay. I think Pereira and Caesar each had questionable decisions over each other. Beat Benoit's ass. Fraud checked Renat. Zaleski is good. Like, he isn't bad, but I think it's a certain style that he beats. And when he fought Muslim Salikov, who doesn't really grapple, like, he loses. You know? It's like what style can beat Zaleski Dos Santos? And I think Randy Brown has that style. I think Randy Brown's going to be too rangy for him. Stay at range, pump his jab, not shoot takedowns. Randy Brown wins. Genuinely. How many underdogs have I picked so far? Favorite. It's definitely a favorite. Okay, I need to pick some more underdogs, though. I'll tell you that. But I'm not confident in those ones. I'm confident in this one, but he's a favorite as well. But yeah, I'm taking Randy Brown. I think he'll win. Randy Brown gets Terrence McKinney. I don't think Zaleski is that powerful. Sorry, I couldn't find the word for it. Alesi Zaleski, I don't think is that powerful. I can't say his name. I struggle saying it. Don't force it. I won't force it. I'm just seeing how many I'm picking. I have one underdog so far, and that's Kopylov, which is pretty much a near even. If you're going to pick an underdog, pick Gelton Almeida. He's a favorite. A heavy favorite, I'm pretty sure. Moderate favorite. He's a favorite, though. Okay, moving on to Nico Price versus Alex Morono. Two. I'm taking Alex Morono. Another favorite, by the way, decision. Morono's pretty good, man. He can strike with the best of them. Not the best of them, but he can strike very well. Nico Price got chinned by Robbie Lawler. And I think at this point, when it comes to Nico Price, I've kind of lost faith in him, man. You know, like, Nico Price has always been the guy to be like a brawler type thing, or type fighter, and he always, like, takes damage in his fights and like relies on his chin. And now it's gotten to the point where I don't trust his chin anymore. And so it's like, do I want to pick a guy who relies on his chin that I don't trust? That's where I'm like at the point with when it comes to Nico Price. Alex got this. Nico is cooked, I believe. Nico took a dive. Maybe. That could have been a thing. But I mean, I have to look at it realistically. And yeah, maybe it was a dive, but you know, if it wasn't a dive, that's a pretty bad look. Dana paid Nico to take a dive against Robbie. That could be a thing, bro, but like I have to look at it objectively and factually. He got chinned by chinned by an old man, Robbie Lawler, and he fights using his chin. And I don't trust his chin. And Morono doesn't have much power, I'll be honest with you, but he's good striking. Like he can play at range. It isn't the prettiest to look at, but at least he lands consistently. Like he does well against fighters like Tim Means, Court McGee. Simmelsberger was a great win actually by Morono. And honestly, he was beating Ponzinibbio before he got KO'd. So I think Morono is secretly pretty good. Also, I think he's a coach at his gym. What gym is he at? I'm pretty sure he's a striking coach there. So he's always upping his knowledge. So we'll see. Morono did a K against Buckley. Yeah, Buckley has power. I guess so. Does he have power? Buckley is like a more physical specimen, athletic guy than what Nico Price is. I'm all in on Price. I'm not. He could win, but I don't trust him anymore. If he had a good chin still, I would trust him, but not anymore. That loss is aging well. What? The Joaquin Buckley loss? It is aging well at this point. Oh, shit, it's June? What's June? Wait, don't tell me June is that month. Yep, it is that month, boys. All right. It's that month. It's that time of the year. Physical specimen, Joe Rogan quote right there. Physical specimen. I mean, he's athletic, bro. Let's be real here. Like Joaquin Buckley, he relies on his athletic ability a lot in his fights. That's what he mainly is. He's an athletic freak, but that's really about it. He's dumb though. I'll tell you that. Time to act zesty for the month. True. Yuck. But I'm taking Morono. I think he's better than Nico Price. Nico Price has I think fallen off in his career. Hasn't fought in 10 months. And again, I can't pick anybody who has lost to Robbie Lawler by finish at that point in Robbie Lawler's career. It's just unjustifiable at that point. So I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have that shit. But we move on to Kevin Holland versus Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. So hold on. I want to show you guys one picture of Mikhail Oleksiejczuk real quick. I don't know how to spell his name. How do you spell his name? Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. Kazuk. I want y'all to see this shit. Look at this shit. Look at Mikhail Oleksiejczuk right here, bro. Y'all see this? This is that man. This is him. Pretty sure he had a do-rag on in one of these pictures. Do you not? I'm glad he had a do-rag on. But he's a hood legend, bro. He's a hood legend, bro. He's out here in the hood with all the homies. Kevin Holland, where's Kevin Holland at, bro? Is he out in the hood with the homies? I don't think he is. I don't think Kevin Holland's out there, bro. I think he's in his mansion, bro, somewhere, chilling. Not doing shit, just training. Fake white. Damn Holland fooked. I got street cred. Polish my ass. So yeah, what's Kevin Holland doing? I guarantee you, Kevin Holland ain't out here in the hood in the gated community for real. So I'm taking Mikhail Oleksiejczuk by KO first round. He gets it done. Okay, no, honestly, I don't know who to pick here. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who to pick here. Holland's just entertaining. Let's be real. True. I don't like Holland anymore. Me neither. Me neither. I don't like Holland either. Holland looked terrible in his. Holland looked terrible against MVP. Didn't seem to be enjoying it himself. Yeah, I think it was a bad matchup for him. And Holland is just like I said this before. Holland just seems to, if he starts losing, he like has this like pity fest, or he just starts feeling sorry for himself. He's like, oh, why don't you want to fight me? Like he just starts complaining and like pouting the entire time. And I feel like if Holland is ever losing in a fight, he'll start pouting and just quit. Like that's one thing I hate about Holland. So it's just like, that's why I dislike him now. Macau is Polish, so he's not white by classical American standards. He's Eastern European with Adidas tracksuit swag. Holland helps police. True. Mendesson looks nervous / kind of scared. That's how he always looks. That's how he always is against any fight. Holland needs to drop his stupid nonchalant act. Yeah, that's kind of how it is, bro. Like he's just pouting. That act is him pouting. Holland should chin him. Maybe. I think Holland should win this fight low key. Like I think he should win. But I kind of want Hood Macau to win though. I ain't gonna lie. He has more power at 185. But he is smaller though. That's the thing. But again, look at the reach advantage. Macau Alexiejczyk isn't a big middleweight. Let's be real here. I'm the last Holland fan in the world. You might be. If he doesn't win them, if he doesn't win, then he needs to retire. True. I still picked Holland, but that's my weakest pick. Do I go on a limb here and say Macau wins? He can grapple, bro. He can grapple, and we all know Kevin Holland, back when he first fought at 185, grappling was his big issue. Am I crazy for that? Do I predict a Macau Alexiejczyk Nurmagomedov to win by decision by grappling? That'd be a crazy pick. I ain't gonna lie. You need more underdogs, remember? I do. But Holland's a heavy favorite, too. It makes sense for Holland to win. I'll be real here. Like, he should win. Alexiejczyk is good, but is he crazy good? No. I mean, losing to Pereira isn't that bad, actually, at 185. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, beating Njokuani by... That was... Like, he's tough. Like, he's tough, dude. I picked Holland, personally. I'm gonna pick Holland, but I'm worried about it. I ain't gonna lie. I'll take Holland, but I'm worried. I'll take Holland, but I'm worried. That's what we'll do. Macau shows Holland what Hood looks like. Okay. MMA's a crazy sport. Macau by Hood KO. I would go crazy for that. But let's move on to the actual like biscuits and gravy here. Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa. Chap, tell me who y'all are picking right now. Because before I give you my take, tell me who you guys think's gonna win. I'm all in on Costa. Give me y'all's opinions before I tell you all my opinion. I need y'all to get in here. Sean Strickland by dominant decision. I found out this was a 5-round fight yesterday. Man, that's awesome. It is a 5-round fight, which is crazy. Strickland. Any more Strickland guys in here? Strickland, but it's a close one. Okay. I just picked Strickland because I have no clue. All right, guys. So I'm gonna reveal my pick here, and this might be bad. You guys might clown on me for this one, but I'm gonna take Paulo Costa by first round KO. Well, hear me out. I think he chins him, and it's gonna be one of the biggest upsets that we're gonna see. Trader, I'm Sicilian, so it is what it is. Go back to Brazil. I'm not even Brazilian. But hear me out. Here's my take. Strickland is very simple. A very simple fighter. We all know this. He does his 1-2. Very defensively aware. But I think Paulo Costa, I think when I go back and I watch that Costa fight versus Vettori, if that's anybody else besides Vettori, he chins them. Paulo Costa chins them. He has nasty head kicks, nasty power. He would have chinned Whitaker if he had more time in that first round. It would have been over. Whitaker was really badly hurt. Strickland, his chin isn't like, it's cracked. It can be cracked, man. Strickland's chin can be put down and can be hurt. And Paulo Costa, it seems like he always lands at least one blow a fight that could chin somebody. And I'm betting on that. Is it risky? Is it not the smartest pick in the world? Yes, but I have a gut feeling, And I always know to trust my gut feeling. And I don't have to bring this up all the time, but the UFC, they don't like Strickland. They don't like this man. Strickland he's funny as shit, and I love Strickland, but he's not good for business. He just simply isn't. And Paulo Costa, he's better for business. Let's be real here. There's more matchups to make. I don't think, like, as fan, like, I don't think the UFC wants to. The UFC doesn't want Strickland back in the title picture because of Israel Adesanya. They want Adesanya to fight for that belt next. And if Strickland wins against Paulo Costa, he has a way better case to fight Dricus next than Israel Adesanya. So the UFC, they're rooting for Sean to lose this for the fact that they can justify putting on an Israel Adesanya fight over a Strickland Duplessis fight. That's my take. Is that a hot take? With a powerful ass kick? That's my thing. I think we're going to see the Leon Edwards over Kamaru Usman. We're going to see the Gaethje over Poirier. The 1-2 into the head kick from Paulo Costa. He's going to land it on Sean Strickland and chin him. That's what I think. Rob is far more chinny, and Costa couldn't crack it. If he had more time in the first round, he would have beat Whitaker. He would have beat him. But he had not enough time left, and Whitaker's just too good. He's just too good. Like to beat Whitaker, you have to chin him, or just beat Israel Adesanya and rob him. Other than that, yeah, he's not. UFC would do Izzy versus DDP regardless, maybe, but I think if they want to ensure they're going to do it and not have everybody have an uprising about it, they will want Strickland to lose first. Listen, I'll tell you this: if Sean Strickland wins this fight, I can guarantee you in like the post-fight press conference, they're announcing Izzy versus DDP immediately. If Sean Strickland loses, then it might be a bit later. So I can agree with that. I might start BJJ to just lay on my back and practice ground game for judo. I mean, it's possible. Yes, agreed. I fall to my knees and cry when Costa wins. I think Costa wins, but let's be real. Like, if I'm being fully objective here, Strickland I think is better. I think he should win this fight, but I think there's something about Costa that's just giving me this gut feeling, and I had the same feeling for Poirier when he fought Volk. It's the same exact feeling. I'm like, dude, he might get chinned, and I called it. He got chinned. People are calling me crazy when I picked Poirier over Volk. People are like, no way Poirier beats Volk. No way, no way. And I called it, and he gets chinned. I had the same feeling for this fight. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all be gay for some fighters y'all don't know. I'm not gay for Costa. I don't give a fuck about Costa. I like Costa, but I'm not gay for him. What happens if this fight goes over 3 rounds? Then Strickland wins. Strickland wins. Costa, the only Brazilian fighter who speaks English. I mean English in quotation marks, man. He can barely speak any fucking English, that dude. You know, I agree with you, man. That's the whole Costa right there. I'm definitely gay for Costa. It is June, so it's all fair game. Not you, Kendall, you gay for Murphy? I'm not even gay for Murphy. I don't even like, he's boring. I don't even like Murphy. What the fuck? I don't like, no. You're out here hating on me, bro. Out here hating on me. No June jokes. Hey, I respect all the June homies. Norman, like, listen, bro, Norman, I know you a big June dude, so I respect you, man. You can be all for June. It's all good. Shut up, Splash. I don't give a fuck. Shut up. You're banned. Actually, get out of here. Get on my chat. Change your name like Splash and you can come back, all right? I'm kidding. But you know what I mean, bro. The whole point of that is, like, he don't speak good English. He just barely understands himself. Costa will say like a whole paragraph in English and you might understand one sentence of it. That's a whole Costa thing. But back to my whole thing. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. I think Costa wins by a 1-2 head kick. That's my deal. Sending you a slap it to the face from Canada. Well, you're Canadian, so it won't hurt that bad or at all. That part of his charm. He's funny though. He's funny. Costa is hilarious. I mean, they're both kind of funny, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm taking Costa by 1-2 head kick. Strickland should win this fight, though, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm going on a limb here and picking Costa. Moving on to the main event. Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier. So I made a whole video about this. You can go ahead and watch it. But in that video, I didn't account for the staph infection. So I have to now address that. So do I think that Poirier can win with the staph infection? Do I want to change my pick from Poirier or to Poirier from Makhachev? I'm still not. I'm still going to take Makhachev by first round sub. Not KO. First round sub. I think when it comes to staph infection, you have like one good round of cardio, and after that, it's probably like pretty iffy because of the antibiotics and shit. But I still think Poirier gets fucked up even by a staph-infected Islam Makhachev. I don't know, man. Dustin went out cold from a head kick not too long ago. Islam Leon Edwards head kick Volk. I think Islam will try to fake a takedown and take a shot at the same time with a kick. Is that what you mean? I agree. Makhachev could finish Poirier by head kick by finish on the feet, but I think this fight is all won and lost when it comes to the takedowns and the grappling. Poirier, bro's got stiff hips, bro. Stiff hips, Poirier, bro. This guy had hip surgery. He can barely throw a head kick, a body kick. I don't think, bro. I don't think he really stands a chance. I think this is his worst matchup. Poirier just can't grapple, bro. I think he's coping. It's his last chance. He's 35. He's old for a lower weight class fighter getting the belt. It's just all of the odds say that Poirier just doesn't win this fight. Matchup, style, age, everything. It's just hard. The only thing that makes this fight somewhat iffy and how Poirier can win is the fact that Islam has staph infection. That's literally it. Other than that, if Islam never had staph, if we never saw that picture of him and he was just totally normal, nobody would ever say it. You just can't logically justify picking Poirier. I don't know. That's my whole take. Islam went 3 rounds with Arman with staph infection. Did he? Did he have staph? I know he had staph in that fight. DP only hope is a flying knee in the first 10 seconds. I mean, even that's that's still risky. Dustin has been working takedown defense all camp, bro. You think he can stuff the first 2 takedown attempts? No. Islam chains together takedowns. He gets trips. Islam is a different level grappler. You know? Poirier couldn't even defend BSD's takedowns. Let's be real here. It's just not. He can't. The thing about Poirier is that he has no mobility in his hips. He just can't move his hips well enough. So even if he does drill all these defensive takedowns or whatever in camp, I don't think his body is made to stuff takedowns. Just not his. Bosch ass camera. I know I didn't get a new one, but it is what it is. It's a good camera. The quality looks good, but it's an older version. It's what it is. Shut up, Jay. I think if Islam knocks him down, he won't go for the TKO. I think he'll go for a submission, but I don't know. Maybe that is possible. Wait, but Mateus has the same style of wrestling as Islam? Yeah. Yeah, again, I would say Islam is a bit more methodical, but they both do chain takedowns. They both do chain wrestle. But I would take Gamrot to beat Poirier. I think he would out-grapple him for 3 rounds, 5 rounds. I don't know if they robbed Dustin. Him winning and retiring is arguably a better storyline for the UFC. Not really. Not really. They love their Dagestanis, man. You said doo-doo? Oh, my bad. Islam may come out and do Dustin like Chimaev did Kevin Holland. LL take him down right away and submit him. That's my thing. Now you're good, Eric Weber. I'm just chilling. Or I'm just trolling, not chilling. Wrong word. I'm just trolling you. You're good. UFC needs Islam for October's. They need that market. They need that Abu Dhabi money. That what? Eastern Hemisphere money. And Makhachev is the key to that. So Islam will win and say, "Give me diamond for the belt." Okay, give me my diamond for the belt. Yeah, true. Dustin said he will KO Islam in the press conference. I wonder if he truly believes this. No, he said he. No, he said he'll. No, he said that if he gets him like in a submission, that if he doesn't tap, he'll sleep. So no, he plans on submitting him. He said, Dustin, if you don't tap, you'll sleep. So he knows about the grappling. So I think he'll go for takedowns. Makhachev will. Islam getting a diamond on his belt would be sick. Not gonna lie, I'd be kind of fucked. I ain't gonna lie for Poirier. It'd be cool for Makhachev, but Poirier I'd be kind of pissed. I don't think UFC has any hands in who wins this fight. Nah, Poirier's lost to Habib. He's lost to Gaethje. Like it just. And let's be real here. Like they kind of wanted Poirier to be like. They wanted Poirier to have more name value after he beat McGregor, and I feel like it's been the same. I don't think Poirier got too much popularity from beating Conor. Like he did, obviously, but like I feel like it died down since then, like back to how it used to be, which is now. I don't think UFC has any hands in. I already read that. This guy's a scumbag, dude. He fucking told me who give this guy black belt. You know what? You fucking did. You're crazy. I don't know. DP was losing to Chandler until Chandler slipped into the third round. That is true. DP was getting out grappled against Michael Chandler, and he was losing that fight. And so he went for what? Slam, takedown, and slipped, and then got reversed, and Poirier got his back and submitted him. So you clearly don't live in California. They're on his meat out here. I mean, it's California, bro. They're all liberals, so I mean, it makes sense. I don't know why the UFC is so intent on destroying their vets in their last couple fights. I feel like Nick Diaz and Ferguson. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I feel like Nick Diaz and Ferguson is the same way. They're just gonna get mauled and likely never fight again. True. True. I mean, they're all crybaby doo-doo shits. I mean, it makes sense. California are a bunch of crybabies, and Poirier is a crybaby himself. I ain't gonna lie. If Connor is Coke maxing, Coke maxing, wow. Coke maxing his way to beat Chandler. True. If you were in Dustin's corner, what are you telling him before round one? Fucking just go for it. He has staph infection. Just fucking whoop his ass. Stuff takedowns, but pressure him back so he has bad takedowns. But Makhachev can fight on the feet as well. So, hi, prelim started. Has anyone? I'll tell you. The prelim start. So Muche, is that you say your name? The early prelim starts at 6 p.m. So the first fight of the day will happen at 6 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what part of the world you're in, but if you are in the East Coast of the United States, 6 p.m. is your start time. Quit vaping if you're from Cali. True. It should be Tony versus Nick. Yeah, I agree with you. What else we got? Never mind. Dustin via Gilly round one. I'm delusional. True. Let's go. I feel like this card is missing one really strong fight to make it truly interesting. Yeah, I agree with that. It's missing like one really good fight. Oh, didn't JDM pull out of the Australia card too? I'm kind of pissed about that. I'm in Morocco, bro. Thanks for the information. Yeah, if you just go on Google and look up UFC, it'll tell you right there. But 6 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what part of Morocco you're in. I shouldn't just time zones there. My phone's dead. Damn it. It's 5:45, so it's either 4, 5, 6. So it's probably gonna be 10, 11, or 12 early prelim start time for you. 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 p.m. Is it Saturday in Morocco right now? Yeah, it's Saturday in the USA right now. It just depends what part of Morocco you're in. If you're in like the very, I guess, western part, Probably at 10 p.m. If you're like in the middle, it's probably gonna be 11 p.m. If you're at the very eastern part, it's probably gonna be at 12 p.m. Man, Dustin looks nervous, scared. No, I don't. That's how Dustin looks. That's how Dustin looks. Dustin like naturally looks like he's nervous. The Almeida fight's a banger. What do you mean? Yeah, okay, brother. Okay, okay. Yeah, I guess. Here's the fucking thing about Drickus. Here's the fucking thing about Drickus, you guys. He's a big fucking scary black. I hate you. I hate you. Nice bro gets to watch it earlier than us. Tell us who wins. True. True. From the future, literally. He means Kopylov. That's a good fight, though. That is a good fight. I ain't gonna lie. But again, I did a whole video about this. Literally did it yesterday. Or sorry, 2 days ago. So watch that video for my whole Islam versus Poirier breakdown. If you want more in-depth detail about it, I won't go too crazy on this. But again, I don't think the staph infection is going to affect Islam that much. I think he still goes out there and he takes down Poirier in the first round and submits him. I'm not fucking crazy. So there it is. Those are my full card prediction and breakdowns, guys. Let's go through them real quick. So I am taking Andre Lima over Rich Proposal. I'm taking Andre Lima over Mitch Raposo. I'm taking Alan Perez over Jocelyn Edwards. I'm taking Basil Hafez over Mickey Gall. I'm taking Jake Matthews over Philip Rowe. I'm taking Grant Dawson over Joe Selecki. I'm taking Jelton Almeida over Alexander Romanov. I'm taking Kopylov over Almeida. I'm taking Randy Brown over Alesi Zaleski dos Santos. Can't say his name. I'm taking Morono over Price. I'm taking Holland over Alexeychuk, I think, yeah. I'm taking Costa over Strickland, and I'm taking Makhachev over Poirier. There you go. Full card predictions. Bro, tell me what Bitcoin price is tomorrow. I got you. Here you go, brother. Here's your Bitcoin. Damn. It's a lot of money for Bitcoin. I ain't gonna lie. They think it's gonna go up a little bit tomorrow. Today's June 1st, so tomorrow, yep, let's go up a little bit. There you go, man. Thoughts on BSC leaving his team? Did he leave his team, actually? It's kind of crazy if he did. By the way, guys, sorry, I didn't mention this. Join my topology group. I'll leave a link in chat right now, but it's a group. You can submit your picks. We only have 8 members. In the future, I will be offering rewards for you guys. I'm giving you the link right now. Link is in chat. But if you join this, create an account, submit your picks, join my group. You'll be able to compete against me. In the future, again, I will be offering rewards for the top predictor of that week. Sound good? Sounds great. Why is a ranked number 42 fighter on the main card of a pay-per-view, bro? Straight up a spit in the face to those dumb enough not to stream the fights. Who is that? Number 42 ranked. Who? I don't know. BSD is joining City Kickboxing? No fucking way. You're trolling. Check his Instagram real quick. You're trolling. No, he's in France. What is this? What does it even say? This was 14 hours ago. Okay, so I think he's leaving the gym, but no way he's going to no way he's going to whatever, to City Kickboxing. I don't see anything about it. The French take June very seriously. Yeah, they are pretty zesty. They are pretty zesty. But there you go, guys. Join the group, please. If you want to compete in the future again, I'll offer rewards. Is what it is. But yeah, that's my full card prediction. I'll read a few more chats and I'll get my ass out of here. And I'll be on tomorrow doing a fight opinion for the card. They removed it. Thoughts on Trump conviction? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I've seen a bunch of different things on it. I don't know what's the correct information and what's not. Like I've seen like me and my girl were talking about it yesterday. Like I don't know like what's the right information to what he did and what's the wrong information. I'm seeing like people say like, oh, this is like the start of our dictatorship, and people are like, no, this is like what we needed to do. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. It's my whole take. I don't know. Like I was going through TikTok and I saw somebody be like, oh my God, they convicted Trump. It's the start of a dictatorship. It's going to be like Russia. That's what it reminds me of type shit. And I've seen people be like, you know what? Trump deserved it. So I don't even know. Nico Price is ranked number 42. Damn. That is crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, Trump was fucked. It is fucked. It seems like staph does not affect Islam compared to BSD in the face-off with Islam. I don't know, but like it's more about like, here's the thing. Like, it's not the staph infection that hurts you, it's the antibiotics that hurt you. So, like, he's probably good walking around right now, but when it comes to him getting to the octagon, that's when the antibiotics kind of start to fuck with him. The judge's family was profiting over it. I have no idea. Trump gonna squeal to the feds. We'll see. They said that it doesn't matter what crime the jury thinks they did. If they agree that he did do a crime, they can pick and choose which crimes. That's what the judge said. That's not how it works though in American law. The Dagestans are a different breed. I guess so, bro. I guess so. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead. It isn't. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I've heard like two different stories involving the Trump thing. I've heard this. I've heard that. I don't even know what's true at this point. That's why I keep my opinions of political stuff off online type shit. You might know what I think, but I'm not going to openly tell you that like I'm this or whatever. And Trump's employee confessed to paying the woman with his own money, not Trump with no order research. Yeah, I could research it, but should I research the Trump thing or should I research some MMA fights to make a video? That's where I'm at. I don't have a lot of time to just research a whole political thing where I could just make a YouTube video about Islam being an inbred. And how he bathes with his teammates in a bath all together and take pictures afterwards. It is what it is, man. But I'm gonna get my ass out of here, guys. Thank you guys so much for hopping in the stream, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, join the Topology group if you haven't joined it yet. It's easy. Link in the description of this. I'll link it one more time in chat for you guys real quick. But just join that, please. Would appreciate it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow around 7 p.m. probably. We'll see what happens. But I'm out of here, guys. Thank you, Norman. Thank you, Eric. I celebrate June and crazy. Yeah. They celebrate June crazy in Dagestan. True. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Norman. Thank you, Prabhat. I can't say your name, man, but thank you, man. Thank you, Eric Weber. Thank you, Dean Jit. This stream was sponsored by Dean Jit. Thank you for the $20 today, man. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Splash. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Mootjay. Who else? Yeah, that's it. No cranium today, man. It's crazy. No cranium at all. Wow. I think that's it, man. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. Thank you, Tool Toad, as well. But I'm out of here, guys. I'll see y'all later. See y'all.